Hello, and today we're going to be talking about the Amen Baba Institute by Asha, Oswaldo, and Renee.
The Ahmed Baba Institute of Higher Learning and Islamic Research is a library and research center that has a collection of historical African and Arabic manuscripts. The institution also houses a collection of over 20,000 manuscripts, including the Tariq al Sudan, which is the primary source historians use to understand what happened in the Songhai Empire. It was built in Timbuktu in 1973 and completely finished in 2009. The library is named for Ahmed Baba, the most important scholar of Timbuktu during his time. He had various opinions on serious topics like slavery. Gold trade funded the city's transformation into a center of learning because it got so much money from all that trading. So the scribes of Timbuktu produced writings written in Arabic and local languages. They were written in calligraphy and illustrated with fancy geometric shapes. In 1591, the golden age of Timbuktu came to an end and a Moroccan king captured the city. Moroccan forces also captured Ahmed Baba and imprisoned other prominent scholars and confiscated their libraries. In the mid 1800s, many non religious manuscripts were destroyed. In 1894, French colonial forces seized the city and took even more manuscripts. Even though the city was completely taken over, not all of the manuscripts disappeared. Malians would hide the papers in their homes, and they would keep them for hundreds of years. In the early 2000s, Abdel Kader Hadira collected hidden manuscripts from all over Mali and brought them back to Timbuktu. These manuscripts are now located in the Ahmed Baba Library. The answer to all of the questions about early Timbuktu are held in these books. That's why it's so important to preserve them. It was built by the Mali government to store documents and preserve Mali and Africa's history, as well as to let other people learn about African history.
When completed in 2009, the newly built institute offered state of the art techniques for conservation, exhibition, and studying the famous Timbuktu manuscripts. The beautiful $8.36 million, 50,000 square foot building institute was designed by Andres Spies and included several interesting features, such as the institute being made of mud and garden courtyards. Because of it being built by mud, the institute required maintenance after the annual rainfalls. Mr. Spy found local masons that mixed mud with concrete to make the building water repellent and purchased most of his bricks from craftsmen on the street. It's even nicknamed Dry Venice because the institute is a mixture of outdoor courtyards and buildings. Despite the fact that it was made out of mud, Malian writer and poet Albaki Kunta claimed that the building was too modern for its time. The modern approach of the building is unorthodox for West Africa, but gave the building a unique and interesting style compared to the others surrounding it.
Currently, Mali is experiencing lots of violence, especially from armed Islamic groups. These groups attack civilians and military forces. This violence has led to lots of displaced and hungry people. The most prominent and powerful is the Sarndine. The group was created in 2011 and is led by Iyad Gali. A Sandin translates to Movement of Defenders of the Faith and is expected to have links to Al Qaeda. Their goal is to impose Sharia law on Mali and make Mali a theocracy. They have lots of influence in northwestern Mali. They were especially powerful in 2012 when they captured Timbuktu. Asarandine wants to destroy the Imam Baha Institute because they believe the manuscripts are pagan writing, so therefore going against Sharia law.
When they became aware of the possible attacks on the library, the Malian government and workers at the institute tried to save as many manuscripts as possible by tightly packing them up and sending them to different safe houses across Timbuktu. This ensured that over 90% of the manuscripts were saved. While some locals with similar beliefs as the Ansar Dine helped them terrorize the library, Other locals fought to protect the library. One person in particular who helped with the protection of the Ahmed Baba Institute was Abdel Kader Haidir. He came from a family who helped protect the library and started protecting the institute when he was 17 years old. By participating in these efforts to help restore the manuscript, the people of Mali and Timbuktu were trying to restore their history and keep these ancient manuscripts to help historians understand what ancient Timbuktu is like. And so people all around the world can understand their culture and have and know the deeper meanings behind everything. And in order to unlock all these secrets of this ancient city, these manuscripts and books and papers are extremely important and absolutely 100% needed.
Despite their efforts, Ansar Dine was able to destroy 4,203 manuscripts during their attack on January 28th, 2013. Luckily, the damage wasn't too serious because there were minor damages to the library itself, and they were able to save several thousand manuscripts.
The impact of the destruction was several thousands of important documents, some that were 7 centuries old, destroyed. These documents held vital information of the past that can help historians today. Now, the Institute decided to digitize several manuscripts to further protect them from future attacks.